there, readers! In this guided reading video, we're going to be reading Rusty Helps Out. If you have a paper copy of this book, get it out now so you can follow along. Looking at the cover of this book, who do you think the characters will be? Do you think it's going to be fiction or nonfiction? Why do you think that? You can say, I think that because. Does this book remind you of anything you've seen before? I know it reminds me of playing with my brother and sister when I was little, but there wasn't a robot when I was playing with them when I was little. I wonder. Let's go ahead and start reading. Follow with me. All right, readers, today we are reading Rusty Helps Out with Rusty the Robot. Let's start by reading it together. You can follow along on the screen, or even better, if you have a paper copy of this book, follow along in your paper copy using that pointer finger. All right, the title is Rusty Helps Out. Rusty helps out. Ooh, that's a sight word. Look. Look, Dad, said Mom. Ooh, 3 of these words are sight words. Look, said, and Mom. So when we read it, we can make sure that it matches. When I say the word look, I should be pointing to look. When I say the word said, I should be pointing to said. When I say the word mom, I should be pointing to mom. Should I do it like this? Look, Dad said. No! Silly Miss Minion, that's not said. That word is dad. Okay, let me try again. This time I'm really going to make sure they match. Look, Dad said Mom. See how I did that? When I said Mom, my finger was on Mom. Look, Jada and Anthony. This is a robot. His name is Rusty. Right now I want to show you that I could say his name is Rusty the Robot, but that would be too many words. When you're reading, you want to make sure that the number of words match the number of points. So the number of words you say with your mouth should match the number of words you point to. If you run out of words, go back and make it match. If you have too many words, go back and make it match. Watch. His name is Rusty the I'm saying too many words, but I ran out of words on my paper. I have to go back and make it match. What if I just say he's Rusty? He's Rusty. No, I still have more words. I have to make it match. His name is Rusty. Good, that matches. Dad looked at the robot. Jada and Anthony looked at the robot. They looked and looked at the robot. Can the robot talk? Said Jada. Beep, beep, said Rusty. Beep, beep. Wow, Mom, said Anthony. Rusty can talk. I like this robot. Look, so many sight words. This sentence I can really read even if I didn't remember. Look, I, sight word, like, sight word, this, sight word. Then I could use the first sound. I like this. Oh, robot. I like this robot. Can the robot play? Said Jada. Beep, said Rusty. Look, so many sight words. Can the play? Said. You could read most of that even without remembering it. Can the robot play? Said Jada. Beep, said Rusty. Rusty, can you make a tower? Said Mom. Beep, beep, said Rusty. Wow, Mom, said Jada. Rusty is making a big tower. I like this robot. Jada, Anthony, and Rusty played. They played and played. Here you might want to use the first letter to remind you of the name. Jada, Anthony, Rusty. Jada, Anthony, and Rusty played. They played and played. We like this robot, said Jada. Yes, said Anthony. He is a fun robot. Look at this mess. Can Rusty clean up? Said Dad. Beep, beep, said Rusty. Yes, said Jada. Yes, said Anthony. Rusty can help clean up the mess. And Jada and Anthony can help clean up too, said Mom. Let's read it again. This time we're going to take turns. I'm going to read a page and then you're going to read it. As you read it, focus really hard on making sure you have the right number of words from your mouth, matching the right number of words on the paper. If you have too many, go back and make it match. If you don't have enough, go back and make it match. One word should be 1 point. You can use sight words and letter sounds to help you. Rusty helps out. Your turn. Rusty helps out. Your turn. Look, Dad, said Mom. Look, Jada and Anthony. This is a robot. His name is Rusty. Your turn. Read the page. Use your pointer finger to match to the words. Use the sight words to help you. There's lots of them. Use the letter sounds to help you with the words you don't know, like Jada and Anthony. Go ahead, read the page now. Turn the page. Dad looked at the robot. Jada and Anthony looked at the robot. They looked and looked at the robot. Can the robot talk? Said Jada. Your turn. Read the page. Use the sight words, the letter sounds, and the pictures to help you. Focus really hard to make sure it matches. If you run out of words, go back and make it match. If you have too many words, go back and make it match. Go ahead, read the page. Turn the page. Beep, beep, said Rusty. Beep, beep. Wow, Mom, said Anthony. Rusty can talk. I like this robot. Your turn. Read the page. If you run out of words, go back and make it match. If you have too many words, go back and make it match. Your points should match the words from your mouth. Turn the page. Can the robot play? Said Jada. Beep, said Rusty. Your turn. Rusty, can you make a tower? Said Mom. Beep, beep, said Rusty. Your turn. Turn the page. Wow, Mom, said Jada. Rusty is making a big tower. I like this robot. Your turn. Turn the page. Jada, Anthony, and Rusty played. They played and played. We like this robot, said Jada. Yes, said Anthony. He is a fun robot. Notice most of these words are words you know because they're sight words. The words you don't know, you might need to use the first sound to remind you, like in Jada, Anthony, Rusty, and the word robot. It's your turn. Are you reading the page? Turn the page. Look at this mess. Can Rusty clean up? Said Dad. Beep, beep, said Rusty. Your turn. Yes, said Jada. Yes, said Anthony. Rusty can help clean up the mess. Your turn. And Jada and Anthony can help clean up too, said Mom. Your turn. The end. Now it's time to pause the video. You should read the whole book front to back on your own. If you get stuck on a word, think, is this a sight word? Can I use the first letter sound? Can I use the picture? Can I stretch it out on my arm? And if none of those work, ask a grown-up or go back and watch me read it. Focus on your pointer finger. If you have too many words, go back and make it match. If you run out of words, go back and make it match. The words from your mouth should match the words you're pointing to. When you're all done reading on your own, press play on the video again so that we can talk about the book. Pausa el video y lee el libro por tu cuenta. Concéntrese en hacer que las palabras de su boca coincidan con las palabras que está señalado. Use palabras a la vista sonidas de la primera letra y la imagen para ayudarlo. Si no conoce la palabra, intente estirarla en su brazo o pedirle a un adulto que lo ayude. Cuando haya terminado de leer, presione reproducir para que podamos hablar sobre el libro. Are you all done reading on your own? How'd it go? Let's talk about this book. What were the important things that happened in the book? You can say what happened in the beginning, middle, and end. Start with in the beginning. And the middle. And then what happened in the end? You can say in the end. We know that authors sometimes write about kids that seem just like us. What about this book reminded you of your life? Is there anything in the book that the kids do that you do? You can say, this reminds me of. Don't be afraid to talk to the computer. That's how you learn. Thanks for sharing. Would you like to have a robot like Rusty in your house? If you said yes, why do you want a robot? If you said no, why do you not want a robot? Go ahead, tell the computer. Thanks for sharing. I know I would like to have a robot in the house to help me with all my chores. Help me clean, help me carry groceries, help me take out the trash. A robot would be really nice. All right, thanks for reading today. Make sure you practice this book again and 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 again. Great readers read books over and over and over again so they can get really good at them. Have fun!